quick broadcast this morning before I head out for the day to just help those of you that are beginners know the 4 things that you can do to draw anywhere. Now sometimes you might be in a park, you might be at work, you could be on a bus or a train or a plane, which is the case with what I've done just these last couple of days. And there are 4 tools that you can use that allows you to get started anywhere. Okay, so I was flying over here and I wanted to do some art on the plane. Now, plane seats aren't the most perfect studios in the world, so I'll show you what I could achieve just on the plane and the 4 tools that I used. And the drawing that I did, this photo of my son off an iPad. This is just a photograph that we had, and this is what I'm working on at the moment. And so the tools that I used to work on this piece, the very first thing you need is a piece of paper. Now that can be any paper at all. I use a sketchbook. This is just a little sketchbook that I carry with me. It's easy to fit in the bag, and it's just white cartridge paper. So that's something that you can use and take with you anywhere you are. Now the second thing, obviously, is a pencil. Now it's better to use a pencil that is quite soft. The pencils that I'm using, these are a Staedtler brand. I find that Staedtler actually do a great quality pencil. It's very important as you're using this. This is a 5B, I don't know if you can see that. 5B is the softness. Now a B grade means that the graphite at the end of the pencil is very, very soft. And these pencils can go right up to a 9B, which is super soft. So I use a mid-range. About 5B is something that will allow you to get the tones and the shading that you need to get, the darkness in the eyes and the iris, maybe around the mouth and the nose. That's the kind of softness that you want. So paper and pencil. So this blunting tool, now this is just made up of paper, really. This is just a paper blunting tool. You can buy these from any art supplier, and they come in different thicknesses. I like to keep this one as about the same thickness as a pencil, and this is used to smudge the tones to get nice even tones in the skin when you're shading. So the blunting tool will help you get the shades that you need so that your drawing doesn't look like a cartoon. You're getting more of that photorealistic look. A kneadable eraser. Now this looks like blue tack, but it's actually an eraser. And the reason that it's squishy like this is not to relieve stress, but it allows you to get a very fine point on the eraser so that you can dab out sections of graphite in the picture. And I'll show you what I mean. So in this particular drawing, so I'll try and hold this still, if I wanted to get this very light section here on the tip of the nose, I can dab that out and I can touch through here with the eraser. And what that does is it collects the graphite. If you can see that, it collects the graphite on the edge of the eraser. I'm actually erasing sections of the graphite here to show a lot whiter whites in the skin tone. And it's very important to get good contrast in the drawings between your blacks and your whites. So the kneadable eraser is fantastic. I use this a lot just to get the skin tones right if there's too much graphite, if I've gone too heavy, or if I just want to get some light shading here, the kneadable eraser. And the final thing, so kneadable eraser number 3, is obviously a sharpener. Important to keep that pencil sharp. Now I use a sharpener that's an enclosed sharpener so I don't make mess if I'm, for instance, I was on the plane or if I'm anywhere else that I don't want to have pencil shavings everywhere. So those are the 4 tools that I used. Your pencil, I use a Staedtler brand, about a 5B. A kneadable eraser to do light tones and shading. A stumping pencil or a blunting tool. How long have I learnt to do this? Well, those are the 4 things. Go out and do it today. Get a pencil, get a blunting tool and a sharpener and a kneadable eraser and go and draw something today. Express something. It's good for the soul. I'm Dean Reid from deankreid.com.au and I'll see you very soon. Thanks.